You already know the vibes, man. Your boy Bob Smurf. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Again, you heard your boy Bob Smurf in the building. Shout it out, air it out. You know the vibes, man. The hottest Facebook Live interviews in the state. Yeah, I said it, shout it out. You know that. I bring them authentic interviews, you feel me? You know what I mean? I'll be going in the crates, baby. I'll be going in the crates. Well, but shout it out, shout it out. We in the building. Listen, like I want everybody, you know what I'm saying? Um, we got a good interview, a dope interview. We got the young lady, Starlight Warrior. I like to say first and foremost, I like to say thank you. How you doing?
Man,
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing. We here. What's up?
Nah,
What we
man, we
have?
here, we here. Um, every Monday, y'all the vibes, man. Shout it out, air it out. Your boy Rob Smurf bringing that number, the hottest interviews. And tonight, you know what I mean? We got the beautiful, the gorgeous, beautiful voice. You know what I'm saying? We got Starlight Warrior. It's just everybody to shout it out, air it out. You know the vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I already said you doing, say you doing good. But I want everybody to know how you got here, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I see one person just, you know what I'm saying, popped in, shouted out. Y'all already know, hit that like button. I don't call shout nothing, you heard? I mean, it's like,
She's
it's a nice
on
interview.
10.
Hit that like button, you heard? But,
It is on 10. Hold on. I'm trying to figure like a setup so I'm not holding my phone this whole time. I need to get a whatchamacallit? What's the name for that thing? I need like a ring light or something.
man, you know
Huh.
what I do, man? Yo, I just put like a cup or a bottle or something, just lay my
Yeah,
phone in the
I'm
corner, you
working
know
on
what
it.
I'm saying?
Hold on.
Right now,
Hold on.
I do it ghetto style, you heard? I'm
Do
word.
you hold on. Yeah, I gotta get this thing, like a heavy cup or something. That's like the best bet. Hold on.
Yeah, no doubt, no
I
doubt.
was getting
So,
ready, but single mom here, so
single
chilling. I'll
mom
be
life. Yo,
chilling.
listen. Um,
Oh shit, going down.
yeah, I remember seeing your inbox. I remember he was, you know, I remember you telling me like, yo, how you sing, you
Yeah.
see some of my content, whatever the case may be. We started talking, you started telling me about your story, you know what I'm saying, about the things that you about to do. And he was like, yo, let's
Let's
do an
go,
interview.
cause cause when I was looking, I like to um network. Networking is fun, so I was networking. I was looking around. I was like, oh hey, you do shows. We can link these, cause I sing. So hey,
That's a fact. And you got a beautiful voice. But I want everybody to know who you are, right? I got you on the show. So I'm gonna step out the way, right? And I'm
uh
gonna
oh,
let you
ain't gonna
introduce
put me in the
yourself.
hot seat.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm gonna step out the way, but I want the people to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Behind that
yeah.
beautiful voice, I want them to know, who Starlight
The
is.
story behind all of
That's
the
a fact.
noise and all
And
of
this
the
is real talk.
it's
It's shout it
storyline.
out.
I mean, honestly, where do I start? So, as a young child, I might mess with my hair a lot. That's the thing. Um, I was very, very young. So, from what my mom told me, um, I was,
Shout it out. I see y'all. That's
I
out.
was
Shout
one
out. Hit
years.
that like
I
button.
think I was about 1 years old in the crib trying to sing Alicia Keys. Now I couldn't talk. Number one, cannot
Lisa
speak
Keys?
yet. I've been singing in chorus. My sister, if she's here, I don't know. My people are popping up. I did share it. So, my sister taught me all I know. Was in chorus. I was in church choir. Yeah, I've been singing all my life. So it's not just it's like the singing in the shower. I was a hidden voice for a while. I did do a solo in school, in middle school. I think it was just a little shaky because like the nerve set and all that. But yeah, 10 out of 10 on that. But yeah, chorus and stuff like that. So really, I've been singing all my life. It's just nothing new. This was a dream of mine since I could remember. let's go back into middle school, high school days. I was writing, and people were like, "Oh, your writing is trash, and your voice is, talking because people talk." So after a while, I was just like, "All right, I don't know about this."
You start doubting yourself.
Yeah. So I let it go. Here
Okay.
I am, years later. I'm in a
So Jason,
situation. I've lost
shout it out, man.
everything.
Love my boy. I see you.
I lost everything to domestic violence more than once. This is not the first time.
You said
This
what?
time,
I'm sorry. You said what?
I've lost everything to domestic violence multiple times. So back up from the camera, really.
Yeah.
So I don't like to be told what to do. That's another thing. We'll get there. Um,
Yeah.
I'm very like I like to do things on my own. I'm my own manager right now, and I like it that way because I write my songs. I go and record them. The people I work with, they already know how I move. Is due to being a survivor of domestic violence. I was nearly unalive multiple times. I've gone through so much stuff. I could write a book. I could make a movie. We could do a short story about the damn thing. It's a lot that can be done about it. But I'm here now, and that's all that matters.
That's right. That's right.
So 3 months ago, I didn't have a title for album. I didn't have no songs. I had nothing. I promoted for a whole month. I was in a live with my homeboy on TikTok, and I was like, "Hey, yo, listen, I'm thinking it's about time to get back to the music. Like, I gave up a long time ago. Let's go." And he was just like, "Well, what are you gonna name the album?" I was like, "I don't know. I ain't got no album choice, no songs, nothing." And then out of nowhere, I grabbed the envelope. I'm like, you know what? Yo, I'm not even thinking. We're just talking. I was like, forget it. I don't know. I don't know. Kept talking, and I was like, wait, what about this? What about this day? What about my heal? You know what? Let's call it my healing journey. Wrote that down. Next thing you know, song titles start coming out of nowhere, just out of thin air. Just start writing it. I'm like, you know what? 3 months from now, I'm gonna be real far. Hi, right
And
here.
then, so and all that you did all that in 3 months. So what made
Well, I did the recording and the writing in 2 months. The promotion was a month alone. Was
okay?
nothing even recorded, nothing solidarily written or put onto my computer, typed it out, nothing. Just straight off of manifestation and faith. That's the only thing.
So where where do your singing like come from? Because you got a real beautiful voice, right? Um, what like does that come from the pain or just that was just something that you always
Everything that I write specifically comes from internal pain. Everything that I've been through and things that I've learned. So this is for me to be a voice for others that have either gone through losing two parents. Both of my parents are gone due to cancer. I have lost friends to taking themselves out. I've lost a lot. I've lost a lot in my life. I've even lost myself. I didn't know who I was for a long time.
and
I mean, shoot, I've even been radio silenced by people that I don't even know why I've been radio silenced on. Like, honestly, I've not been 100% perfect all the time, but do I deserve the things I went through as a woman? No. No, I've been
so
single mom in it. I've been doing my thing. But every time I've left a situation, people have told me, "Oh, you didn't choose, your son. You chose these guys. If I didn't choose my son, I wouldn't be in a temporary housing unit with nowhere to go right now. I wouldn't be waiting for these people to hurry up in my apartment so I can get on with my life and get my freedom back." You see what I'm saying? So if I didn't choose my kid, we wouldn't be here. You
mm.
want me to cover you up in the middle of the... Hold on. Commercial
Listen,
break.
listen, listen. You're a single mother. We understand. You got to deal with your kid. Ain't nobody wrong with that. Shout it out. Yo, everybody, yo, listen, man. I see 5 of y'all so far in here, man. Hit that like button. Go to vibe. And listen, yo, shout it out. Somebody said, yo, they want to hear a high note. They want to hear a high
They
note.
want to hear how I know. You
They
can hear
want to
that.
hear you got on the spot. They want to
Clark, you
hear
can
you.
go ahead and run that song up. I got to use my voice this week. My album drops next week. I got 12 days. I'm in the stew. The people I record with, they don't be playing. They're like, "No, star, you gotta sit down and save that voice."
Well,
I
well, let
have
them
to
know.
hit the
Well,
studio.
well, let them know where they can
They
hear
can
your
hear
voice
it
at.
live. Ooh, August 15th, Bronx Day, out in the Bronx. As soon as I get my flyer, I'm dropping it. I'm obviously gonna send it straight to you so you can drop it. Your people can share it. I will be live performing. It's gonna be a big crowd. All I need is a little bit of green leaf and my shades, and I'm good to go.
So what do you
I mean, it's
like?
just like Lil Wayne. I know he be, doing his thing before he hit the studio. We all do. So hey, so there's who else? Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, just to name a couple. We all do our little thing before we get into the vibe. And if I ain't getting paid for it, sorry, doing nothing. I'm just saying. If I don't see no paperwork, a lawyer or nothing, I ain't doing nope, nope, nope.
So let me ask you a question.
What up?
When did you start saying to yourself like this shit can like my
It's
voice?
the hungry energy. Do you see where I'm at? Do you see where I'm at? I don't got no freedom. I got mad time. I'm taking care of my son. But I was like, you know what? I can manage both. I can manage both. It's time to build a legacy. It's time to build a legacy for my child and my future children so that we won't ever have to be in this situation ever again. I just was telling my friend a couple weeks ago. You see that castle over there? I'm about to be living in a mansion. I'm telling you. I said I was coming for everything they said I couldn't have.
I like
Nobody
that.
want to. Nobody want to listen, so it's quiet. It's quiet. It says on Facebook that I'm not active. Instagram says not active for a reason. I only resurface when it comes to business. My personal life is off of my media accounts.
So I know you talk about legacy. I talk about that a lot because legacy is important. Like
Very.
I think, because I look at myself and I tell myself that listen,
What do I
uh,
want to be in like 15, 20 years? Not yet.
yeah, because my thing is though is that if I was to die today, what would someone say about me? You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I need more to just oh
I mean,
first,
look at Michael Jackson. Come on now, look at Biggie Smalls. Look at Aaliyah. She's a Capricorn too, January 16th. Come on. I had to put it
and
out
people
there.
still talking about them. You see, and that's what I'm saying. Like when you leave a legacy, it's like you never die because people
That
still
imprint, that imprint will forever be there.
exactly. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make an imprint. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't really care about the money that has money is the root of all evil. The thing I care about is building something for my children. And that way when I'm no longer here, I still live on through them and through whatever I created to help people in life to navigate life because there's people like me, single mothers out there that have survived domestic violence. I've lost friends to domestic violence. I've lost male friends go through it too. Men go through it too. And it's never shine a light on how black men go through mental health. Also writing a song about that, but we'll get there. Um,
did you ever write
yeah.
about? Well, let me ask you because you probably did, but let me ask: did you ever write about I when you write, do you write it like actually about your story or whatever just
Yes.
come to mind?
Yes. Story. My stories are the imprints of the majority of my music, but I have reached a set where I'm just like, let me broaden my spectrum. Like I'm writing a song about Emmett Till and the Nolan Wells case. I'm going to be writing a lot of songs based on things that are happening today and still things on my day to day life and things I experience. I have to broaden my spectrum. So I'm also going to be doing R&B, soul, I used to freestyle in Job Corps, and whoever's in here that was in here from Job Corps knows it's a freestyle and beatbox. So I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, a little indie. You never know what you can get your hands on. Indie Ari, Erica Badu. There's different adventures here. I can still expand. This is just the beginning. I mean, I'm at the bottom. Where else am I going to go? Divine timing.
So, but you've been singing like, and you like, who been like reaching out? What are the names that been like reaching out to you, like seeing what you've been doing, and got your confidence even more higher?
Oh
Because sometimes you
man,
get them calls, or you get them emails, or you get them inboxes. Like, whoa.
I've gotten a lot of reach on social media. Shoot, Brian Angel from Day 26 has been following me for about a year. His journalist just followed me on Instagram. And journalists just don't follow just anybody. Y'all know they do their homework before they follow anybody, right? So don't tell me they're not watching. LeVar and Javar Tillman are the Power Tools of Hip Hop. They work with Rod Digga. Those are Ill Distribution Records, A&R, and I snatched that within a month.
Mm. So when you see all that exposure, hold on. It's
Everything.
oh
Hold
yo
on.
he said
Exposure,
is any of your
exposure.
music on YouTube?
I
Um
see the comment.
about
Now, my music is everywhere. YouTube. In, I'm monetized on Instagram and Facebook, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever you, Pandora Music,
so what so
everywhere.
they just put Starlight Warrior in your music account?
Everything should pop up. You're gonna see my face.
Okay. So for everybody watching right now, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be watching. If you wanna hear her music, you know what I'm saying? Hell, she got a beautiful voice. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want to go to Apple Music.
Literally everything I just listed. I'm monetized.
Starlight Warrior. You
Yep,
know what I'm
just
saying?
straight that, and it should pop up. Right now it's like I said, I'm monetized on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and Snapchat. I'm monetized completely. So if you make videos, hashtag Starlight Warrior, make videos to the song, drop it. It's gonna go everywhere because I'm already out there, and I'm meta verified now, so nobody can touch anything that I work on.
so so like who like what's the artist that you want to work with? Like a female artist. What is a female artist that you would like to work with? Like you will hope to
My all-time favorite right now, or just in general?
I'm just saying like in general, like you hope to be
Ooh.
like, damn, I would like to, you know,
Can
see
I
the
have
song on.
a bracket of two people, two,
I
or
mean,
like top five?
it
Because
could
I
be
got a top
anybody.
five.
No, it could be five, six peoples, but give me two.
All
Like
right.
that you would love
Um,
to work with.
Missy Elliott.
That's a good Missy. Yo, I'm surprised you said Missy. I don't know
Hmm.
if I would have thought you would say something like Mariah or like
No,
Mary or something like that. Mary, okay, Missy, yeah, that's a good. I like that.
and she used to
Well,
rock with Alicia Keys. Come on now, that was her baby.
and then obviously the next got to be Alicia Keys.
It's gonna be a tough one because Kaylani is like top tier, but Alicia Keys is my all-time favorite. That's how I started. I would have
So
to do a top three, so it'd have to be Missy Elliott, Alicia Keys, and then Kaylani. Like those are top three. That's top tier.
like if you get a song with them, that'd be like a dream come true.
Absolutely. And of course,
Well, I hope it, I think
the fourth
watching you
one,
see this.
hold on, because we're going to go in top five because it's so hard. The fourth one would be Monica,
Okay.
and the last one would be Lauren Hill. Top five.
Okay.
That's a powerhouse.
You don't like Brandy,
I do, but I'm just saying.
but you saying I would like to work with Monica. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. So like, do you got like any features like as far as like rappers? Anybody reaching out? You talk
Right
to them?
now I have a rapper under my belt. He's got 9 albums. He's not signed. These are people that are underneath me. I'm an A&R, so I snatch talent. I recently just ran into another rapper on Saturday to speak about that. Last week alone, I ran into a female rapper, so I have to set up appointments to speak with them, see where they're at, not only expand with them and create with them, but get them set up to where I'm at. If I can do this within 90 days, somebody else can. They just have to want it. It's the hungry energy. And we don't.
Like,
And it's not only. It's not just a job. It's a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. It's not like if you're saying, "Oh, I want to build a legacy. I want to build a team," but then you don't show up. You're not ready yet. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a job or a legacy. This is, I eat, sleep, and breathe music. I wake up to music. I clean the music. I shower with music on. If I don't, I'm humming in the shower, singing. Some type of momentum with it.
so
It's a
your thing is
lifestyle.
this this music is gonna get you far. I respect that, and you bet on yourself. Um, Where you at right now, right? That mindset, it took a long time?
I didn't see the side. I used to be a big softie. But when it is so easy
Yo, shout it
to,
out. Yo, somebody said they just heard a snippet of your music. She can definitely blow. Yo, shout it out. She got a voice, man. Yo, listen. Some of you do is actually rapping too. You do need to get on the hook, play games. You need to get on the hook. You know?
there, I am also on a hunt for extras in music videos. I am looking for serious inquiries only, because time is of the essence. Time does not wait on nobody. In this industry, you have to become rough around the edges. And to answer your question, no, it was not like this in the beginning, because I'm a big softie. I wear my heart on my sleeve. But people tend to play in people's face and think they're not going to catch on. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm done pulling over the car because I help people. I love to help. I love to care. I care. I'm a caring person. It's part of being a Capricorn. Capricorns do not like instability, and we damn sure ain't gonna chase nobody. So either you with it, you a part of the team. We going up from here, or you getting left on the side of the road. I'm not putting it in park no more. We on drive, baby. I'm in the front seat. Whoever coming, let's go. If you're not, you can't even get in. Like Chris Brown said, you're gonna be on the sidelines looking crazy. Like, damn, why I do me
So
like that?
you spoke about the
Yeah.
industry, right? You know, we always hear, well, I know me doing this podcast, this social media, like this shit is just different. It's weird. Like you understand how this industry shit get. Like
hmm
motherfuckers be making
You know,
fun.
somebody. I don't mean to even cut you off, but somebody even tried to get me to write for them for free, and I was like, nah, not happening. If I don't see papers, a lawyer, and the funds, Starlight don't write for free. Because I've seen TLC go through it. I've seen the Temptations go through it. I've done my homework in the music industry alone. And if I really wanted to build a team and people actually call me instead of me calling people, I ain't finding nothing. Time to build my own. And no thing, I mean, not even to mention Brian Angel's been watching in his journalist academy. Look at the 90s and 2000s resurfacing, and my music fits right in. Tell me that they're not watching.
Somebody said that Jason shouted out. He said the song he heard is called "Through the Darkness."
Yes. Yeah, that's in the beginning. Don't Double Back is like blowing right now. I've hit seven countries outside the United States since I started 2 months ago. So I haven't only hit the United States, I've hit outside the US.
So are you looking to go what like independent? Or are you looking to sign to a major? Um,
That I haven't figured out yet.
I mean, people. I always say people talk
I
about
mean, I do
what's
have a
better,
lot of things coming up if you really want to know.
huh?
I have a lot of stuff coming up if you really want to know what's happening in September, because August is booked. I've got interviews back to back, and I'm performing on the 15th in the Bronx. September is booked. Greenhouse Entertainment, that used to work with a lot of big name people in Jersey, has asked Starlight to come and perform 3 songs, TV exposure, and photo shoot. So I even got asked by a journalist to go to New York City Fashion Week, and she's paying for it. I said, yeah. What? I'm
See,
in there.
look, see, look, and you know what I'm happy about? You could have went on them shows first, but you came on my show first. I respect that. I love that. You love you
We
is.
gotta jumpstart August off right. What you mean? We gotta start off August right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I like you said something earlier about being for the voiceless. This is why I started my platform, is to speak for the voiceless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people, they got voices, but they might not want to be heard or may not be
Hold on,
heard.
the light might cut out. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? So,
It's the texture thing.
I like to speak for them. I like
Yeah.
to speak. I like to speak for the voiceless. So when you say that, it just hits home because it's what it's about. It's about the people. And when you sing, even though you're singing about your story, your pain, you understand that you're not the only one who going through or been through this type of pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
And,
there's
and
other
so I
people
was
out there who have lost family members to domestic violence too. who have lost their parents, who ain't got nobody to really lean back on. After my mother passed, not a lot of people even deal with us. But they say, oh, we'll be there, we'll be there for you when they're not here. Where you at?
Yeah.
Just watch on the sidelines because you place yourself there. Keep that same energy, just like you did years ago.
You know, so the people that doubt with you, right? And now you're doing your thing, right?
I mean, I've got. Before you ask that, there's another fun factor here. I network a lot on TikTok. I interact with Christian Robinson. He's a part of the Sinners. He's the one banging on the door talking about "Let me in." He's got a group called the Crashers. I'm a part of that. We speak. That's my homie. We're friends. I've spoken to Jalen Travis. I interviewed him. He's talking about being an extra on one of my music videos once his schedule clears. Like when I say pull, I said divine timing for a reason. It's not just, getting where you fit in. When you network and you're respectful and you respect these people, you're gonna start being talked about in rooms that you don't even. I'm not even in these rooms yet. I'm on my way though. I'm on my way though.
So, like, I heard you say, like, a lot of this that you're doing on your own. Do you got, like, a manager now, or do you plan on,
Oh
if you
no,
don't
that's
got,
one day. One day. One day.
so you plan on having a manager?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
okay with managing myself. It's just dealing with the people that are on the same wave as you because not everybody's on the same wave. Not everybody wants the same thing. And the thing about managers is they like to get over on people and take the money. So I write and sing on all my music. I might as well keep my assets to myself, my assets or any type of anything to me because I have a child to take care of.
Yeah, depending on what managers you get, though, it gives you bigger exposure. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah,
like,
no, that's understandable, but it's just like when I'm talking about, um, Drake said started from the bottom, now we're here. I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom of the barrel. I'm not scraping no more. We climbing ladders. So that means with or without a manager, I'm still gonna make it.
I like the fact that you got that same drive that I got. Like, no matter how many no's and setbacks, like,
Somebody could say no. I could. It could be 1,000 yeses after that. You know how many no's I got, and I gave up.
but you know what I like about you though, right? I want you to hear this, right? I like the fact that you trust your talent. You know that you got talent, right?
My songs and my
You
music,
got a
everything
beautiful
that I
voice.
have,
You got a
everything
beautiful
that I
voice.
have will stand for everything I have will speak for itself. And when you believe in yourself enough to be like, you know what, my singing gift and what I do alone will speak for itself. Nobody writes like this anymore.
But my thing is though, all right, you know how
Come on,
people
listen
got
to
talent?
today's music. Wait, I wasn't finished. Listen to today's music. All you hear is about women shaking their behind and stuff, right?
Shut it out,
Do
man.
you have anybody like Michael Jackson or all the greats that would write storyline music nowadays? It is very rare. So don't tell me you see a wall and all you see is them looking like, yo, who is that? Come on, I got two journalists following me, not just one. They's watching.
Yeah. The world,
Watching.
they definitely don't notice. Um,
I even got an offer to do a movie, to be a part of a movie. I've got an offer to be on Skechers Sketcher commercial. If I do my video, do my intake, I will be over billboards for a year and in stores for a whole year with my face and my shoe and the shoes included.
yo, but how did this feel? Tell everybody how did that feel like everything that like you just said that you wanted,
Honestly,
you did it. How do you feel seriously like in your position now, like everything that you've been through and you get
one, I don't have to look like what I'm going through. That's one. Two, it's like it was meant for me to be here. Most people be extremely excited, but I'm comfortable and I'm in my essence, divine feminine. I'm comfortable. I love what I do. So it's like when I'm doing it, it's like I'm on top of the world. I was
And
supposed to be here.
you feel like this where you supposed to be at. And that feeling, how that feel?
Chilling. I'm comfortable. Like I don't know. I'm very humble
Come
when it
on,
comes
man.
to it.
Like, so come on, like, listen.
Yeah. Like
You
honestly,
went from
I'm
look,
being
look,
real.
look. You went from listen. You went from people saying whatever, right? Not believing that one. Look, that one, right? To look in the last 3 months, you
Yo, I
you been
came mad
receiving
far.
blessings.
Yeah.
So come on, how that feeling is? Let the people know how's that feeling is.
I'm being honest. Like honestly, it feels great. I stayed. Even though
Just
like
like
as a
that, yeah,
child,
it feels great.
like
It better
as
feel
a
good.
child, we would go to church, and then my mom stopped believing, but she never stopped me from going. So I really, really, really like. I call it stars layer. I went into my faith, and I was going to church, praying. Even when I wasn't going to church, we're temples. I believe in I believe in a higher power. I pray and I just step out on my faith. Really, honestly, I'm very humble with it because it's just like this is where I was supposed to be to begin with.
So, so what do the world in the next 6 months got to look forward from Starlight? What do
Gosh,
the world?
the world alone.
Well,
We
talk to
got a
me.
lot of projects coming. Obviously, you guys know my healing journey part one drops in 12 days. So after that, it's not only that I'm performing the same day my album drops, which is great. Then we have on the ninth we have Veronica Gonzalez. She's an award-winning artist, TV, radio host, promoting my music already. I have an interview with her on the ninth. I have an interview on the 6th with a journalist. I'm like, when I say August is packed, whoa, gosh, I've got interviews like packed throughout the month. September, if anybody's going to, gosh, there's so much that like the whole experience with the modeling and everybody out here in New York City, and then I'm going to Jersey. I'm going straight out to Jersey, so I'll be out there.
Shout it out loud. Want to check in?
I'll
Yo,
be
hit
out in
that like
I'll be
button.
out in Elizabeth, Jersey. So honestly, October is I'm making my own Halloween album, my own Halloween music, Halloween photo shoot.
Okay.
November 19th is my mom's 4 year of passing. That would be my healing journey part two. That would be the finished product of just those two albums alone on top of the Halloween. And I got my own Christmas album coming out.
Oh, you're not playing. You're
And
not
then
playing.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day album. My own Valentine's Day album, yes. February 14th, 2027. I have a lot of work
I
um
know. I know you're
coming,
not
like
playing out here.
fast. Yeah.
You're not playing out here. That's. I asked you what you do in the next 6 months, and you can show
I took
me.
you all the way to February of next year, just so you know.
Yo, do you think by next year you're gonna be either on an independent on a major label? I think you are. I think in a few months you're gonna be on a major.
Somebody is going to. I know my sister said it. She's like, somebody's gonna reach out to you on Don't Double Back. If you haven't seen the music video, go run it up. If you need the link, inbox me, cause I have it. Can't find it? Just inbox me. That somebody up there has been watching. You know the big guys, and somebody's probably gonna want to buy the song and is gonna want me to write for them, and I'm claiming that somebody's gonna want me to write music for them, and I can just feel it. I got goosebumps. So
Cause you right about pain. I mean, you can see the comments. Yo, shout out to Lau. He said young ladies putting that pain in the music.
yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, people. One thing about pain, it's
What
like
happened to the
people always
storytelling
follow pain.
music? The storytelling music in the 80s and 90s. We don't hear that anymore. So I was like, you know what? I'm hitting a button on this.
And one thing I told you this earlier, right? I said that America loves a comeback story, right? And something about pain that everybody can identify with. And when you can have pain in a song, right? And you can make it sound so soulful, man, it touches the soul. You know
You
what I
know
mean?
what
Like,
else is gonna touch the world, except for the people that just are haters and just so messy. I am also writing a mantra of songs. I am writing one about Emmett Till and Nolan Wells case, all in one song.
what made you what made you want to write about Emmett Till? Because a lot of people don't even know about Emmett Till. They don't even know where
From
he is
a
from.
mother's perspective with a black little boy, I couldn't even imagine my son not coming back home. It's so emotional. It's the pain.
Do you know
It's
about the Emmett Till
snatching.
story? Do you know about the Emmett Till story? Or
Yes, I do. That woman lied and she waited until she was about to pass away to tell the truth. And it is sad. As far as Nolan Wells' case goes, his mother just lost her job because people wanted to put false accusations and all this stuff and give her false reviews, so and they fired her. I've been keeping up. I couldn't
no,
imagine my
no.
son being a teenager.
I
Hold
say
on.
that because a lot of people
I
don't.
couldn't I couldn't imagine my son as a mother, as a single black mom with a child. I couldn't imagine losing him at 14 or 18 years old, and everybody is around, and somebody knows something, and ain't nobody saying nothing. Yeah, so this one I like cried halfway through. It's almost finished. I'm actually gonna finish it tonight when we get off of here. Once he's completely asleep, because he's halfway there. But once he's out, oh yeah, I gotta finish that. I'm going to record tomorrow. It's a part of the album.
You know what? You know first, and you know what? When you bring up Emmett Till, the reason why I say that because I'm big on history,
Me
especially
too.
Black
I
history.
am huge.
I'm
I
big.
know all the
So,
details and all the ins and outs of it.
so to hear you talk about Emmett Till and want to write a song to that, like I said, you don't hear like a lot of young people that can identify. You know what I'm saying? So for you to even break that down, that's why I actually know about Emmett Till, and for you to break it down, I'm like, I commend you for that. Real talk, because
It ain't easy because it's
yeah.
breaking me on the inside just a little bit because I couldn't imagine. Like I've lost babies, but a teenager, there's a different level of pain on each one of these sides. As a mother, I couldn't even imagine being a two-parent household losing a child, a teenage boy. All he wanted to do was go out and have fun with his friends on 4th of July weekend. Somebody knows something. See how many people ran out the room? Oh well.
But you know what?
I'm just, I'm a realist. That's one thing. I keep it real. I've always been like this.
And
So,
that's why you're gonna go far. Because you're authentic. Like that's why you're gonna go far. And that's why you get the exposure that you get. You know what I'm saying? Because you're different. You're not the same old. You're different. That's why it
no,
shows.
but I chose to slam the door on domestic violence. I chose to slam the door on people that never really had my best interest, that try to just play in my face just because they think, oh my gosh, she's so sweet. And she's so kind and she's so nice, but doesn't mean I don't see. Because I went through 7.5, 8 years, maybe 8.5 years of domestic violence, 5 different cases, and I know what the red flags are.
What made you don't mind me asking, what made you
Who made me get out of this?
no,
I was
what made you stay for 7 years in a
No, this is
abusive.
different. These are different cases.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not we're not gonna really dig into that. But the person that got me out, um, that I listened to, and it's crazy because the station I got goosebumps, and he knows it. I thanked him. Christian Robinson that played in Sinners. He played in BMF. He worked with 50 Cent. We're close. And at the time, I was going through a lot of stuff, and I was actually in a domestic violence situation in Georgia. And I heard him say, "Look around. Do you like where you're at?" Just like, no. But I wasn't in the chat. He was just speaking because Motivational Mondays are speaking. It was a Monday. And he said no. Are you gonna stay there and stay in the rain? Would you like to stay caught up in the rain? I remember this just like it was yesterday. This was all the way back in January, end of January, beginning of February. If you stay out in the rain, stay out in the rain, you're gonna get colder and colder and colder. And if you choose to stay, it's gonna get worse than it is now. So you can either decide to get up, dust your shoulders off, shake it off, warm up, get out of what you gotta get out of, or you can stay in the cold and woke me up.
So you been
Shout out
going
to the
to
crashers, the crashers, because that's how he does it. He's from Brooklyn, Bushwick, and yeah, he's out there doing his thing. I'm gonna meet him one day too, because in about a year or two from now, I see myself in Atlanta, getting a house, and going to pull up to Tyler Perry's studio. He loves somebody who can sing, and I'm gonna ask him for a job. Sure am.
I think that I really believe you're gonna be bigger than what you would think. You know what I mean? I believe because you really have a
Yeah, it gives me a little energy. Yeah.
because I know your story, right? A little bit of your story, and it's like the more that you go on your interviews and people get to know who you are and know your story, they're gonna fall in love with you, and you're gonna get more fans. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
mean, I've already kind of got a fan base going on. I'm not gonna lie. I was in Manhattan Saturday going to get my son because came back from summer camp. It's like, wait a minute. Are you Starlight? I said, yeah. She goes, well, can I take a picture, please? I said, absolutely. When you get a chance, go out and tag it on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Just hit me up. I also ran into someone when I went to the aquarium with my son. He's an upcoming artist. He's a rapper, K3. He's on Instagram. I was like, man, you better take a picture of me because if I have an award-winning music artist shout me out, this is gonna be something untouchable. Like let's build, let's create together. Let's build a cultivating, you know, bundle of artists that's really trying to come up. Because if I got my foot in the door and I'm almost all the way in, are you coming in the car? Because if not, I'm taking. Like I told you, I'm not parking. What's up? Are you in? Part of the team? Let's go. Yeah.
yo, you
Can't
feel,
stop, won't stop.
I feel like, and like I said, man, your voice is gonna take you places that I'm telling you, like I can see it. I like look, you see what's happening now. People, yo, ain't you? Let me take a picture. I
Hmm.
know that felt good.
Yeah, and then somebody asked me for an autograph. I ain't had no picture, nothing on me, and they didn't have one. So they was like, "Catch you next time." Like, I'm gonna see you. You gonna see me, cause I'm gonna
Yo,
be performing. So I
yo,
mean,
shout
hey,
it out. Yo, oh, shout it out, my boy. You already know. Yo, if y'all in here, man, it's a good interview, man. Drop that like button, man. Drop that like button. Show some love, man. You know the vibes, man. It don't cost you nothing. All that is free. Word, drop
and
that.
whoever's not used to the New York City accents, get used to it. It's crazy work. They're
Drop
probably
that.
like, "Why do you sound like that?" We in New York. We in New York City.
So
That's where the accent come from.
that's where the attitude
They
and the
was like,
greatness come
"You
from.
heard? Like you heard?"
Yo, that's where the greatness come from. So,
Yeah.
so I heard you talk about Alicia Keys inspires
The
you,
music,
right?
Sean, the music is on all streaming platforms, and I am monetized on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, and TikTok alone. I am also, gosh, guys, performing. I'm gonna run it back for the people that's just kind of coming in. I am also performing August 15th. I'm performing in Elizabeth, New Jersey for Greenhouse Entertainment. If you look them up, dealt with a lot of big name groups like the Fugees. Go look them up, guys. That's also including Lauryn Hill. Hello, the greats. Greenhouse Entertainment does not play around. They know a lot of other big people that know a lot of other big people. So when I say they're watching, they're watching. They came in my email out of nowhere.
Hmm.
I don't even know how they got my email. Just shot right in.
Listen,
It was like,
they
hey,
know,
we
they
like
know I'm
this,
tapping.
this, and this. And it was like, hey, now that you're reaching out, now that you've heard these two songs, I want you to go ahead and listen to these ones. And I dropped them to them. They're like, we love it. We're gonna send you more information July 29th. And I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. I'm right here. So not only do I get to go to New York City Fashion Week with a journalist free of charge, I'm going to be in Elizabeth, New Jersey at the end of September.
And look up her music. All you gotta do is type up Starlight Warrior.
You got it on all streaming platforms.
Mm. So, like, lower artists now, like, dudes just coming up rapping. Like, if a dude like, yo, Starlight, look, man, I'm trying to come up. Can I get a song? Do you feel like you too big enough to be like,
No, but I have to hear what you have, and if something needs to be tweaked or is something else that you specifically have to work on to tweak it to get to where you need to go, then absolutely, I'm Starlight, Light. Here I'll type it in the comments. So pretty much, my A&R's job, right? The A&R job is to like get these people. Hey, you got you got to fix this a little bit, or how do you set yourself up when you're out in public? How do you dress? And then I figure out where because wherever I'm performing, I can see, okay, if you're ready and you got all your spreadsheet and you're good to go, let me talk to my people and see if we could get you in there so that you could perform. Do you need performing experience? I do. But you think for 1 second I'm not going to shy away from that stage and still pop out and do whatever I can? Absolutely. It's not going to be 100% perfect because first time performances aren't. I'm going to make it do what it do regardless.
nah,
It's
because, yo,
the attitude you
I
have
say
to
that,
have when you're on the stage
you
is
hear
to
me?
give people a show and give them a good time. And
Because I say all this, right?
the reason why I waited on this and I built how I built, and I'm glad that they moved the event. It gave me ample time to have music out so that artists and people on the outside world can hear my music so that when I get on that stage, they know who I am. I made a
No
name for
doubt.
myself before I even touched the stage. I'm
Uh,
building a fan base. I'm,
listen, listen, right?
I'm
You hear
creating
me,
a
Star?
space.
Check
Yeah.
this out, right? The reason why I said about lower artists is right because you got individuals that tap in who rappers, you know what I'm saying? And they might want to tap in. Right? They might hit me and be like, yo, see if she let me, you know what I'm saying, get a feature, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was saying, because you got dudes that, is
Yeah.
just coming up. And one thing I know about people coming up, right, is that, because I was the same way, right? When you coming up, you try to get interviews, dudes think like, ah, man, right? They don't fuck with you, right? They act like they don't believe
Hmm.
you, right? But
It's
then when you
always
start,
going to be somebody that you're gonna run into that just don't. They have this kind of how do I say it? They have a kind of way, but the thing is, hold on, pause. The way you carry yourself, as what the way you carry yourself and how you bring yourself up into this artist world and the world alone that deals with music is extremely important. So if you're somebody that's constantly hating on somebody else, people around you that are up there are gonna recognize that. They're not gonna want to work with you. Automatically, I picked that up. They ain't gonna work with you. Why do you think my foot is already in the door? Vero G alone. I'm gonna be on Veronica Gonzalez Spotlight magazine. That's also gonna be on the shelves around the. That's gonna be on the shelves. You could get printed versions and digital versions. My picture, my story, and a couple other pictures on a couple pages. So I mean, if I had somebody I was talking to that wanted to get into the same thing, this is what I would tell them. If this is something that you really want, it is a lifestyle. It is not just a job. You have to really want it. There's people that have dreams that are just sitting there pondering. Man, if you don't get up and get that bag and keep pushing and keep going, stop pulling over the car for everybody else and looking at everybody else's life. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be where you're at? Look around in your space. Do you like where you are? Is that dream job really what you want? Then get up and go get it.
so it leads me to my next question. I like what you just said, too. Shout it out. Um, what do you like to say for a young lady, right, who's on her last luck, might got 3 kids, right? Got a, she got talent, got a beautiful voice, right? But feel like she don't know where to go, where to start. What do you have for that lady, for that young woman?
I would tell her go on Tubi and look up Fantasia's story, one, because I did and we could relate a lot. She's not alone. But if this is something you want to do and you're struggling and you feel like you're down and out, don't throw in the towel. Pick up what you want to do. Start writing. Just write out of nowhere. If you can't finish it, don't force it. Let it come out. And then when you start creating, keep going. Don't give up because look at your kids. They're watching you. Mic drop. Literally.
It's like that. It's like that. So, what is it before we log off, right? What is it that you feel like, the world don't know about you? And before we log off, you want them to
Honestly,
say,
I feel like a lot of people in the world think that just because I write music and I make smile that I'm not going through it on the inside. Everybody goes through their own things. I'm not perfect. I'm not Miss Goody Two Shoes. Trust me, like I said, I'm not 100% perfect. I'm a piece of work. We all are. But we're all humans and we all have feelings. And that's on 1,000, and that's on my pops. My dad, Money Bags. I love you, Ma. Ah, I want to cry so bad. They're here because I can feel them. Those are my guardian angels. My mom's mom. She passed 4 months before her. They're all here
and they
watching the
proud of you.
child.
And they
Like I
proud of
got
you doing your
goosebumps
thing.
like crazy, huh?
I said, and they proud of you because you doing your thing. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
can feel it. That's why I was like, let me not cry on here.
It's not what we're
They are
trying.
here.
Look. I be in therapy like this. And you know,
Uh,
oh, you know
honestly,
what? I'm saying, listen, it's all right. You know what's funny? You know what the biggest lie, like our parents and you
there's
know,
so many people that doubted me. Just I was bullied. I was made fun of because I was born with a malformation in my arms. People would call me different types of names, all types of stuff. Like that's Vicky. You see Vicky? That's my dad. That's my dad's girl. That they were together. Like they were rock solid close. And when he was like real sick, he was like, "You need to reach out to her. That way, you know, if anything happens to me, she got you, and she right here." And I could just. The thing is, the room energy is crazy over here. Mind you, I told you I'm a very spiritual person, so I can feel things. When I was a little kid, I'll throw a story out here. I was very young. We lived in Washington State, and I would share a room with my sister. And I was like, "Mommy," I would be crying. I see white faces. She's like, "What do you mean?" Think about it. With crosses and stuff being lit up. These are ghosts of stuff that happened a long time ago. Y'all know where I'm going with this. I'm not saying it on here. But when I say I'm spirit, like, when I say I know people are here, confirmation. I'll get goosebumps like crazy, like I am right now. Because I know they're here. Mom sitting here, dad over here, grandma over here. Like, yeah, my guardian angels. It's divine timing. It's my time. I knew I was supposed to be here before I even got here. I was a little girl. I always used to say, Mommy, I'm gonna be on the stage. Mom, I'm gonna be performing. Hey, I'm over here singing my heart out, and I'm little.
yo, somebody said, Dex, shout it out. Yo, drop that like button in here, man. It's a good interview. He said, what money bags? That,
That's my biological father's nickname. So
okay.
you gotta keep up and listen just a little bit. Look, lights off, lights on.
Yeah. You said, that's not, cause no, cause you just said money
No,
bags.
E Money Bags is my father's nickname. It was something
Oh,
it was
okay.
called. Vicky, are you still here? Cause I don't think they'll ever understand.
No, because
Up
listen,
to
when you
them.
say money
Yeah.
back, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, no, it's that's what my dad was called. He was always carrying a stack of money. That man always had money in his pocket. But yeah, 1,000%. Like
Okay.
that was his nickname. Everybody in the family would call him E Money Bags. Even yeah, even here, like that's how we remember him.
So you can let the people know again where they can get your music from. Um, so that way everybody
Oh, confirmation. There she is.
you know,
Yep. Mhm.
we get off, they can go and listen to your music. So let everybody know where they can get your music at. I'm saying how to
So you
download.
guys can reach Starlight Warrior on Apple Music. Yep, Money Bags was his name down in Washington. Yup, sure was. YouTube, shoot, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. Anywhere that you play music, you're going to find me, including YouTube. Now, if you're having technical difficulties, email me and I'll send you the links. I also do have a United Masters account where that's where I kind of just push my stuff out. I push things out on my own. I don't ask any third parties. I do have my own part time assistant. I'm looking for a full time assistant. Yeah, and she does get paid. So I'm looking for like a team. If you know anybody that sings raps, throw it my way, literally. So it's yeah, I'm here.
So do you got any shout outs? You got anybody that you want to shout out before we go? Anybody that you want to
Honestly, I want to shout out to my sister. I love her wholeheartedly.
shout it out?
My mom, my dad, my grandma,
Shout it out, RP.
my literally like my son. He keeps me on my toes, but let me tell you,
Shout out, big boy.
if it wasn't for that boy, Lord knows. Listen, we go through a lot, but we here, and I would like to give shout outs to the host for having me, and for everybody listening. Thank you for your time. Seriously.
Y'all respect that. Yo, I like to shout out everybody that tuned in tonight. It was a dope interview. I thank you for, doing your first interview, you know what I'm saying, with the kid, you know what I'm saying, shout it out. Ross
Of
Smurf,
the
you know what I'm
month,
saying,
of course.
you know what I'm saying, be here, Ross Smurf, you know what I'm saying, be in the building on me. And listen, tap in Starlight Warrior, because I swear to God, that's going to be seen on BT, on YouTube.
I
You know,
was just
it's
saying this
hits.
the other day. Wait, pause. I was just telling one of my homegirls the other day. I was like, "Yo, I know before the end of 2026, somebody's gonna hit me up talking about I have an award I need to get. I also have yo goosebumps. I'm gonna have an award like from head to toe. I can feel it. Somebody's gonna call me talking about, hey, I got your numbers for such and such and such. We need you all to be at your awards at this time. I'm going to be running back into also actors that I've spoken to, like the dude from Sisters. I feel like my legs are freaking lighting up. Um, we had a conversation on TikTok. We met. Everybody thought that he's just a white guy. No, his father's actually black. We talked. And he was like, when you come up to this, we'll finish our conversation. Just walk up to me and we'll finish it. And I'm telling you now, we will, because my legs are lit up in goosebumps right now. It's
Listen,
just it's a feeling. I could feel it. I could feel things before they happen. I have dreams before they happen. Yeah, it's just the intuition.
everything that you want, you get. And,
Oh,
and
I said I was coming for everything.
now remember, when you blow up, right, and you got like 20
Nobody
million,
gonna forget nobody. Why
listen,
everybody
listen,
keep
don't
saying
forget the little people. Don't forget like
no,
Ron
no.
Smoke. Don't forget, you come back to the show. Don't be like, yo, I can't come back to the show. You know what I'm saying?
If you're just okay, so if you're just now tuning in, this was mainly just about me coming up, me as a coming up writer, writer, singer, the whole 9 yards. If you guys have missed this and it clips it out, you can replay it. And if you guys have any questions, just inbox me.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Listen, this is Starlight Warrior. Get a good look at her. Look up her music. She got a beautiful voice. I'm telling y'all, man, listen, I told y'all. I go in
He
the
said it right
crates.
here. He's like, listen, I say it right
I
now
go in the
before it is.
crates. Y'all think it's a joke. I told y'all, man. I'm saying, like, yo, listen, man. She about to start doing her thing, and we gonna bring her back. And she gonna come back and show love. You know what I'm saying? She
I
gonna
have to
make
have.
it.
I'm honestly thinking we should set up an update at the beginning of October before I do the Halloween album, like after to see how Jersey went, to see how the album drop went. If you're popping up to the Bronx August 15th, I am performing 2 songs.
Let them know where it's at in the Bronx. So anybody that wanna come up,
I'll drop the information once I get my flyer. Right now, I'm working with a lady who is she's not ahead of it, so she kind of just dropped the picture this morning of me to them, and then we're waiting on the people to get the stuff together.
all
But
right.
once it's
So
all
as soon
together,
as you
I'll just
get,
drop it. I'm gonna drop it to you so that you can shout it out, and I'm gonna get it on
no,
my
we know the
end.
vibes now. We shouted out over here, so yeah, so send that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? And y'all ain't gonna front.
And if y'all want to follow me,
I'm about to be
add
a rapper.
me. I
I'm
do
about to be a
add
rapper.
back. Now, if you can't add me, you can follow me, and then I'll, just simultaneously inbox me and be like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm gonna answer. Just be
Listen,
respectful. That's all I
I'm
ask.
about, I'm about to be a rapper. I've been,
You know, like
listen,
I'm jump
listen,
on the
listen, listen,
bandwagon.
listen.
Hey,
I've been having, listen, I've been hollering at my boy Chat GPT and
oh
coming up with some
no,
songs. I'm trying to tell you, I'm
no,
about to turn up.
I run this. Here's the thing. Here's one last thing about Starlight before we leave because it is 10 o'clock and I need to go eat. My child's asleep. Perfect timing. Anyways, we talked him to sleep. This is great. Hey, one last thing about me. I do everything old school. They don't do anything. Everybody's doing AI this, AI that. I write and I go to the studio. And I don't write on a beat. I go to the studio and I write and I see what we can figure out in the studio. And then we go from there. And I pour my heart and my soul into everything. Blood, sweat, tears, heart and soul, the whole nine.
So yo, if y'all need a songwriter, because you know a lot of y'all be having straight garbage, shit don't be hot.
Yo, I
Shit
wish.
don't be hot. Nah, I mean you gotta be ready. She can hook your shit up. What the fuck? I'm saying, like, shit don't be. Listen, she can hook your shit up. So all you gotta do is inbox her and get your shit together. Not for real, because you know they be trying to give you shit. You gotta see
Yo,
this stuff in my inbox. You gotta hear this stuff in
y'all
my
got me
inbox.
crying.
Sometimes.
All right,
Motherfucker said,
listen.
yo, can you
One
post?
thing, one thing about us when we talk is it's hard for us to hang up. So, Starlight's gonna check out. I appreciate you guys. This is
Yo,
fun.
we
We're
love y'all.
definitely gonna plan another one, even if it's halfway through before September hits. Like after the album drops, how much the blow up is, all that. We gonna get all the way right. Even if it's just beginning of September, we gonna figure it out.
That's a fact. So listen, man, we love y'all. Another day, another dollar. Next week, we gonna bring another hot interview. You know how I do your boy Rob Smurf. Shout it out, air it out. And you got the beautiful girl Starlight. You already know, check her shit out, B. You know the vibes, man. We out of here, man. Shout it out, air it out. You know the vibes, shout it out.